Hey there, beautiful souls. Stick around to the end. I've got a surprise free gift that'll make your December a lot more exciting. You don't want to miss it. Welcome to Universal Wisdom Tarot. I'm so glad you're here. And if you're new, welcome for the first time. And if you're returning, welcome back to the family. 2025 has been a wild cosmic ride. Lessons, breakthroughs, maybe even a few breakdowns. December's astrology ties it all together in ways that might just surprise you. Now, before we dive deeper, take a second to hit that subscribe button. It's completely free and really helps the channel grow. While December might have a rough and confusing start, the vibes turn around as you prepare to wrap up the year. An incredibly strong connection with your inner compass guides you, and you're feeling ready to tackle any obstacle along the way. You'll end 2025 feeling strong and truly determined to make 2026 your best year yet. December 4th's full moon in Gemini spells big changes and redirections that might seem annoying, but in the long run, you'll see why they're needed. Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces will feel this the most intensely and will need to manage stress wisely. December 10th, Neptune stations direct, which can bring a shift in how we perceive dreams, illusions, and our spiritual path, potentially leading to a clearer sense of reality. When Mars enters its home sign of Capricorn on December 15th, it brings a powerful surge of energy, discipline, and ambition, making it a great time for focused work and long-term goals. The winter solstice in the northern hemisphere begins when the sun enters Capricorn on December 21st, shifting the focus to structure, responsibility, and long-term planning. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, this one is for you. And finally, on Christmas Eve, December 24th, Venus in Capricorn brings a more grounded and practical approach to love, relationships, and finances. All right, hang tight, my friends, because your tarot reading is just ahead. Let's see how these December energies are playing out for you personally. All right, beautiful souls, this is a reading for Libra. As I mentioned in the intro, I am giving away a free gift, but I'm going to talk about about that at the end of the reading. All right, I know many of you here are just here to hear the tarot messages and wanted to just get to those messages, so I will do the reading first and I'll talk about the free gift at the end. As always, please remember, not all messages will resonate for everyone. These are general intuitive readings, right? Take what resonates, leave the rest for somebody else. I've already shuffled your cards. I've already asked for blessings from the angels, your spirit guides, and the universe. And so I think we're just ready to find out what messages they have for you today. All right, Libra, you've got this Fool card as your overarching energy, which is a beautiful energy of youthfulness, really feeling like you're at the start of something new and wonderful, and you're carrying no baggage. And you have throughout this month the Knight of Pentacles, you have the Three of Pentacles, you have the King of Cups, and then you have this Four of Swords. There are many signs who got the Four of Swords in the month of December. I just feel like everybody needs a break from 2025. Some signs that I've done readings for so far, I've gotten it in the third week, a lot of third and fourth week. So pretty much coming out for you, no different than anybody else. That break is required there. We'll talk about it in detail when we get to it in a little bit. But I kind of feel like with this Fool energy, I feel like you are savoring the pleasure this month. That is what you have on your plate. You're savoring it and you're just enjoying it, and you're walking along having a grand old time like this Fool is, not a care in the world, just walking along there. He's walking along there with his little dog and his little backpack, his little lunch bag, and just being free and easy and carefree. So you are definitely savoring something. I feel like this month is a breath of fresh air for you. A long awaited breath of fresh air. Maybe even a bit of a respite after months of, I don't know, running on all cylinders, right? But I feel like it is a turning point, because you have, starting off the month with this Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the deck. He's kind of stopped overlooking this horizon of this plot of land. That's his for the taking. That's his for the planting. And sort of sits there and says, all right, I can do this one step at a time. What am I going to do with this land? It's a turning point for you to decide, how do you want to proceed? This is December, so how do you want to proceed in 2026? What do you want your life to be? What do you want that field in front of you to look like by the end of next year? So this is your opportunity to say, let's be very, thoughtful about this, methodical, and take steps toward this, being very, planning something out here. It's a card of planning, and it's, as I said, it's a turning point, sort of kind of operating. It's kind of offering you, it's kind of offering you a bit of a rare opportunity. All right, Libra? And this is your opportunity to claim that balance. This is the King of Cups. That's what this card is about balance. This is your time to reclaim the balance, get some harmony back into your life, the harmony that you hold quite dear, because you are the sign of balance, are you not? Right? You definitely are the balance. We don't have the Justice card out here, but if it comes out, won't be surprised, because this is who you are. Really important to you to have that balance, and really kind of find some time and maybe some space for you to focus in on whatever personal joys you have. So taking that time at the end of the month here to just reclaim yourself, reclaim your energy, relish in that, being able to relax. So it's kind of like December is a sanctuary month for you. It's a month of just being able to let time flow. Okay? Allow anything that's important to come to you. And it's a time of reconnecting, right? That's what I'm getting off of this Three of Pentacles. This is a time of reconnecting with people that you care about, with loved ones, maybe tackling work with maybe a bit of a renewed focus, right? And just kind of liking that moment of well-deserved rest here at the end of the month. I'd also say with that Four of Swords, that it's time for you to listen to your body a little bit. As I said, many signs have gotten that card, which tells me everybody needs a rest, everybody needs a break, everybody needs to take care of themselves a little bit at the end of the year. And listen to your body, take some proactive steps towards some rejuvenation, because that is the card of rejuvenation. Four of Swords is the card of rest, relaxation, being able to, take care of your health. And I feel like because it's a month of sanctuary, I say like that, the universe is offering you this ideal opportunity for self-care and maybe even a little prevention, okay, so that you don't get sick, or you don't have these, get any health problems that might come with the year-end stresses that occur. All right? Yeah. So yeah, you just kind of got some downtime, I think, in this month, really. All right, so let's get into your clarifiers, and let's take a look at this time to reset, because that's what I'm feeling with this Knight of Pentacles. It's a time of you being able to reset and start again, right? This Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles there is standing on that, as I said, on that precipice there, and saying, where do I want 2026 to go? How do I want to set things up properly for myself? How do I want to make this field grow? What am I going to do with this field, right? You have the Temperance card, which is another card of balance, okay? So you're trying to balance your life, and this is part of that Knight of Pentacles saying 2026, I want more work-life balance. I want more ability to make my life what I want it to be. Not going to be all work, not going to be all play, but having a nice, really kind of give and take. As I said, you're the scales, right? So another card of balance there in that Temperance card, saying take your time to plan this out properly. The Knight of Pentacles, I told you, was the slowest knight, so he's taking his time with this plan and with this strategy that he wants to put out there. He's going to take it one step at a time. He's not going to run full force through the field and realize, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. He's going to take his time. Same with Temperance. Take your time. Patience is a virtue in this month, and use the time that you have off to the downtime and the relaxation time to plan everything out the way you need to and you want to. Let's get some more clarifiers for this Knight of Pentacles. You have the Page of Swords, which says you are going to be a little bit bold in your thinking. And I think you're going to be a little bit, I don't know, being maybe your thought process, if it's not your thought process, it's going to be your, maybe your words will be a bit more, a little bit more brash, let's put it that way. But you're certainly very quick-minded in this, even though you have time and you're relaxing. You still have this desire to get thoughts and ideas out of you in this time period, and so to get them out so that you can put them all on this plan. You can put them all out on this strategy. That's what I'm getting for you, very much so. You've also got this Six of Swords here. The Six of Swords is another card of saying, how are you navigating this? With care, right? As I said to you, you want to take your time. You want to do this properly. Six of Swords is the card of saying, I'm in this boat and I'm going from choppy waters to a little bit more calmer waters, but you don't see the end, right? We don't see the other than the direction that this boat is going in, we don't see the end journey of this boat. So what we can say is you're now going to navigate it, and you're going to navigate it with care. Okay? Now, I also, as I said to you, with this Three of Pentacles, I feel like you're very much in this mode of, trying to, have, I don't know, you're trying to have some personal joys, you're dealing with people, and if you've shelved your joys with people and going out, you might do that a bit more, because the Three of Pentacles is a card of social, sometimes it's a card of being, very social. It's a card of getting out there into a community, and maybe you'll do some stuff community-wise if you have some time on your hands. If you don't work and you want to get back out there and you want to do something for the good of the community, I feel some of you will do that as well. But I feel like this is your opportunity to, really just to deal with people and kind of you know, look at that turning point and say, you know, what's important to me? Yeah, what's important to me, and let me connect with the people that I care about. That could be friends, that could be family, that could be your community. And just sort of feeling like, because you're in that fresh energy, as I said, you'll be able to really focus in on something and tackle it. Now, I do feel for somebody, as I said, that somebody very strongly is deciding to go and volunteer and do some volunteer work. All right, I'm getting that off of that Three of Pentacles. Let's clarify these cards, please. Star card, yeah, beautifully aligned for you. As I said, the universe is giving you this golden opportunity to do this. We don't always get opportunities, and then the star card comes and hands it to us, and the universe hands it to us. It's saying, do this now. This is your time. Do it now. All right, I feel like the stars are aligning for you to be able to, you know, take this time for yourself and just you know, be able to bring about this. Sorry, my deck here is a little bit screwed up, and I'm trying to fix it at the same time. You're bringing about for yourself this wonderful time. The universe is offering you this wonderful time, and we don't always get that. So take it while you can. Okay. You have the Ten of Pentacles that says, yeah, you're building for you your future life. That's what the Ten of Pentacles is. It's the card of saying, what do I want to leave in this world? How do I want to end my life? How do I want, what do I want to build for myself for the future? Do I want a home and a family, and, you know, do I want wealth and what have you? Do I want to be, leave a legacy, right? When people volunteer and they do those things, that's part of your legacy. Okay, you also have this Knight of Swords. So by the second week, you're starting to pick up a bit more speed, because I said this guy's the slowest, well, this guy's the fastest. Okay, so whatever actions that you're taking now, they're definitely at a bit of a quicker pace. Okay, now, as I said to you, there's some cards of balance on the table, and the biggest one here is the King of Cups. And he really is on that throne of his, trying to balance those choppy waters, tons of choppy waters on that card. And he is in his throne, and he is really trying to figure out, you know, how to stay afloat. And I feel like for you, this is a time of harmony for you. This is a time to find that perfect balance and to have the space to really enjoy maybe this month a little bit. Okay, let's get that clarifiers out for that King of Cups. What's that? Queen of Wands. Yeah. Queen of Wands says, you know what? I'm busy, and then there's time for play. And I'm going to enjoy it either way, because I'm very determined. That is what she is. She is a determined individual. It is also a card of manifestation. It is a card of being able to bring about everything you want because you decide to get involved in something or not get involved in something. Okay, so part of this balance for you will be figuring out that, just that. Do you want to get involved? Do you not want to get involved? How much do you want to get involved? How much do you not want to get involved? All right, let's continue to clarify that King of Cups. Three of Wands says, yeah, there's growth here. There's expansion. There's, you know, putting out your boats. And once you put your boat out there, you wait for it to float back to you to see what's inside of it, right? So this is what expansion's all about. You try something, you enjoy something, you do something, and then you say, okay, what's next? How do I move forward from here? Okay, that is where you're looking, and your expansion might be in the area of business. Your expansion might be in the area of just, you know, financial area of your life, because you have that King of Pentacles. That is the golden path to success. And the King of Pentacles is a good business person. So you might be trying to find the balance in your financial statements, in your, right, in your balance sheet, in your own real balance sheet, but also in your personal balance sheet. All right. So at the end of the day, you're trying to figure out how much to get involved, how much to spend, how much not to, how much to relax, how much work do I really need to do. Remember I said finding that balance between work-life balance. Okay, we get into the Four of Swords. As I said to you, it really is a time for you to rest. It's a time for you to reset, okay? You definitely need some downtime. So it is a time for you to reassess your daily routines. It's a time for you to make room for yourself for those downtime moments, and also to just make sure you take care of your health. Like some simple practices like, I don't know, detoxification, maybe starting a light exercise routine for some of you, maybe going to a doctor for, you know, because maybe you've needed to consult one and you haven't taken the time to do that. Now might be the time to go for a physical. And I would also say maybe a peaceful stroll for some of you outside in nature. That does wonders for people. All right. All right, and let's get some clarifiers there. Now, if you have to see the doctor, I would say, you know, don't shy away. Go get some consultation from the doctor, because you don't know. You know, it's always good just to have peace of mind is what I want to tell you. You have the Four of Wands. Now, I think that's very interesting because you have a 4 and a 4, right? 4 is the number of stability. It is the number of structure. And it is the number of order, bringing order back into your life, okay? It's also, by the way, the number of manifestation. So, as I said to you, if you want to manifest something as that queen, right, you can do so as that Queen of Wands. All right, let's continue to clarify the Four of Swords. Sorry, I just think that somewhere in my deck, I think I have something that flipped. So hold on, I just gotta check. I don't know why I keep feeling like I have a flipper in here, but I don't. So, okay, well, I guess I don't. Let's go back. Let's continue to shuffle. All right, can I have a card, please, for the clarifier for the Four of Swords? You have this Seven of Pentacles, which says, yeah, you're nurturing something here. In this image, the character is watering the plant. You're nurturing yourself here, right? You're taking time to reassess. That's what the Four of Swords is about. The Knight in the Four of Swords, he's gone on his mission, his crusade. He's come back, and now he lies on his effigy to figure out what, and have a little thought about, you know, what did I do? Did I do what was right? You know, did I, you know, what did I do on my mission, and can I live with myself? Okay, so at the end of the day, this is what you're doing. You're reassessing yourself. You also have this Queen of Pentacles, which tells me that you have taken all the necessary steps. You've done the hard work, and now you can enjoy, right? That's what this month is about for you. As I said to you, breath of fresh air. Definitely savor that pleasure. All right, Libra, let's get an oracle message for you. You have the card that's called Thought. Thought. I'm going to get you the book. One sec. I'll read to you from the book. thought. Sorry, it's not, oh, maybe it's, I just can't see this book well. Thought is a powerful spiritual vibration and can be used to generate atmospheres of healing or harmfulness, depending on the evolution of the thinker. The presence of this card highlights the importance of your thoughts. So, the importance of your thoughts as they precede action and are the driving force behind how you experience life. If you have cause to reason, decide, discover, or resolve a situation, now is a favorable time. The quality of thoughts will always determine the wisdom of your choices. All right, so nice words of wisdom there from the oracle for you, Libra. Yes, you're in thought, deciding, reflecting on what you're going to do in this period of downtime, in this period of relaxation. All right, my lovely ones, that's it for the reading. Now, if you stayed with me all the way to the end, I'm going to talk about the special gift that I mentioned at the start of the video. And that special gift is my way of saying thank you to everybody who has supported this channel since it started. And as a special thank you, it is a gift for the end of the year as well, which is I am offering free 30-minute personal tarot readings to anybody who wants one. All right, so free 30-minute personal tarot readings, absolutely free for you, no money involved at all. All right, when will this happen? This will happen between December 1st and the 23rd, and it will be on a first come first served basis. So, and I'm really doing that because I only have so much time in my calendar, so to fit people in who are interested, and we live in different time zones, so we'll have to work all of that out. But I'm trying to give back to everybody who gives to me and this channel. All right, so first come first serve, and we'll work that out. Now, if you want to claim your free reading, in the description box below this video, there is a link, and that link is to my email address. All right, that's the first link. It'll be very clearly marked, claim your free reading, and that'll have my email address. And if you take advantage of that and use that link, then you can send me contact me and let me know what your preferred topic is, what you'd like to talk about in your 30-minute reading, and I can reach it back out to you to schedule it, because as I said, we could be in different time zones, and to send you a private Zoom link, because that is how I'm going to do this, over Zoom. I truly hope to connect with you one-on-one soon, but if not, I'll see you here again very soon. Until then, as always, I'm wishing you divine light and love.